Ba, 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 ba. And we're live? We're live. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. We are live. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Everybody watching this vlog. Watching this vlog. And not vlog, I mean VOD. Yeah, same words apparently. And welcome everybody who might be tuning in right now live. Let me just pull up my chat. We are here, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, Violet? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. We're kind of on a time crunch. Well, not really. I have until like 6, so 2 hours. But I don't know how long this first episode of Season 2 is going to be. But we are here. We are back with Doki Doki Literature Club meetings. But now we're on to the Season 2 collection. I don't think there's any need to wait around. My name is Ryan. Don't wear it out. Have you played Season 2 already? No, I have not. The bonus content in this collection contains spoilers. Make sure you play through the main Season 2 episodes before playing the bonus content for the best experience possible. Have fun! Alright. Oh. Extra YouTube scenes. Party emails. Oh, they wrote mods again? Okay. I'm curious what the extra YouTube scenes means, but... So, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 more episodes, okay. What's episode 13? The club participates in the school festival. Oh. Okay. Are we ready? Are we excited? Everybody get excited. I'm excited. Just got home from work and was really looking forward to this. Okay. Hey, can someone help me try to find my OBI? Tie my OBI? You don't know how? I've never had it to before. I would, but I'm finishing my Kansashi? Where'd Monica go? She went to go get MC and tell him we were done changing. Fine, I'll do it. Come here. Okay, first off, Sayori, you folded the front right over left. Oh, whoops. I wasn't paying attention. Another festival week. Monica, don't do it. It sort of works though, you know, because... No making that joke. Oh, alright, now give me the OBI. What the hell is an OBI? Wait, it's Obi? Why am I just saying OBI? What kind of knot do you want? I don't know, one of those bow ones, I guess. Could you maybe use the cord to make a little heart or something? Yeah, I could do that. Aw. Wait, why is your Obi yellow when your Yakuta is blue? I mean, it looks nice, but... Well, MC has a lot of yellow in it, so I'm color coordinating with them. Oof! Sorry, too tight, I'll fix it. And he's wearing a blue Obi to go with my Yakuta. What the fuck? It sounds like they're going to prom. That is adorable. Okay, almost done. And there you go. Feel comfortable? Yeah, it fits great. Okay, turn around and show us. Damn! What the hell? How do I look? You look amazing, Sayori. Thanks, Yuri. You look really pretty, too. I kind of like the Asago pattern. And you look fantastic, too, Natsuki. Yes, we all look gorgeous. And more importantly, Sayori, you are going to blow MC's mind. I hope so. Damn! What is this for? What? Okay, everyone. Are we all ready to go? Everyone looks great, by the way. Yeah, I think we're all set. Everyone has their poems ready? Yep. I have mine memorized. This is their festival outfit? Like, what the hell? You memorized that entire long-ass poem? Yep. I just hope I don't freeze up reading in front of everyone. Ugh. You'll do great, Yuri. Sayori, do you have your poem? No, I totally forgot it. Well, MC said he thought you might forget. So he told me to bring this copy he made for you just in case. Thanks, Monica. Well, be sure to thank MC. It was his idea. Oh, I will. I will. Okay. Alright, before we head out, let's review. They're going to announce us, at which point we'll all go up to the front. We'll read each other's poems in turn, and then when we're done, I'll give a little speech. There's just a couple things to decide still. One is what order we should read our poems in, and the other is how hard I should push for people to join the club. Well, for the second one, tell them where and when we meet, but don't push too hard. I'd rather only really serious, interested people join, if any. Yeah, me too. I want another Yuri and Natsuki. What? I want whatever Yuri and Natsuki want. Fair enough. What about the order? You should go last, Monica. You read your poems the best, and you can finish strong for us. But my actual poem was the worst of all of these. Nuh-uh. I don't want to go first. People will get bored. Jeez, let's do it. Just do it randomly. Here, I'll shuffle around some names. First is Sayori, then MC, then Yuri, then me, then Monica. So you're going last after all, Monica. Make it count. If you guys say so. I hope you don't regret it. You'll do great, Monica. But what about MC? Does he need to know? He's heading straight here, so I'll tell him when we meet him there. Speaking of which, we need to get going. Our time is getting close. The club heads towards the school's central fountain. So, Monica, what did MC look like in his Yakuda? Goodness, he was just as excited about seeing you and yours. It's like you're seeing each other in your wedding outfits or something. Well, we've never worn Yakuda in front of each other before, so I'm just curious. Ha! Be patient, Sayori. You'll get to see for yourself soon enough. It's the early evening. The sun has almost gone down. There's a wonderful silent scent of cooking food in the air coming from somewhere nearby. In the school's central quad, a large number of chairs have been set up behind the grassy area near the fountain. Various clubs and organizations are doing little presentations from the grassy area to the assembled audience of mostly students and some parents. And thank you to the photography club for that lovely, that word, I know the word. Next up we have the literature club, which will be reading 5 brief poems for us. Guys, I'm really nervous all of a sudden. Me too. I really don't want to do this. You'll do great, Yuri. And he lays his hands on Sayori's shoulders and whispers something to her, and she seems to look relaxed a little. So please, welcome to the literature club. There's a fair amount of applause. Hi, my name is Sayori, and my poem is called This Is Fun. Oh, okay, so she's reading this one. She silently focuses for a moment and then launches into an animated reading of her poem. I fly through the air on my hot air balloon. Whoosh! I go wherever the wind takes me, but I look down and see the world, the whole world wide and free. The audience seems mildly interested. I wave hello to everyone down below, but I have to be careful, because I'm next to a hungry fire. Sayori's voice drops suddenly, and she starts to deliver her poem with a low, sad, and almost growling voice. The audience leans in expectantly. The contrast between this and the juvenile, happy delivery before is striking. Its power is raw and red, hot and destructive. I can feel its searing blaze, making sweat droplets on my forehead. Even all the way up here, it will burn you badly if you get too close. He takes a pause and seems to be thinking. But, another pause. It's the only thing keeping me up. Okay. Yay, Sayori, get up. Sayori hurries off the stage. The audience applauds strongly. They seem impressed. Great start, Sayori. They loved it. Did they? Clearly. You did amazing. No time to flirt, MC. It's your turn. Go! You can never. Public speaking is like, meh. I wasn't. Hey! Looking good, MC. I can push this. Grass. MC. Control yourself, woman. Public speaking, my ultimate weakness. That's fair. Hi, my name is MC. Do you have MC's guys friends? Yeah. Woo! And yeah! MC actually has 2 poems in hand. He thinks for a moment and then carefully puts one away. My poem is called Grass Stains. Oh, he's reading grass stains. Okay. I remember when I was young. I knew the feel of grass left on your skin. When you had played in it, it stained your knees green. By comparison with Sayori, MC's delivery is much less certain, his voice is wavering, and he lacks confidence. The audience of mostly students seem uninterested in the poem, but the adults seem thoughtful. It was a happy, tickly itch, I think. It let you know you had fun when you washed it off after a long day, but I don't remember now. It's been so long since I stained my knees with grass. Does that happen when you grow up? Cool, thanks everyone. There's polite applause. They hated it. Nah man, a few of them got it. Most of these kids are younger than SMC. They think they'll be 15 forever. I think the people who understood your point loved it. I hope so. Oh no, not Yuri. Damn! Suddenly she becomes still and strides forward quickly to the microphone. Hello, I'm Yuri, and this poem is called World in a Cup. The end of a weary day. The world seems impersonal, filled with small acts of malice. Pretty cute indifference. Yuri's delivery is astonishing, nothing like her normal speaking voice. She is bold and dramatic. Then, I fill the kettle with clear water. The blessing of well-made tea. You must wait for it. Oh, wow. You must anticipate it. The audience smiles. They're into it. Hear the water boiling, a delightful static. Place the cup down, put the tea inside. A moment is there given to you to reveal in its scent and texture. To warm your cold hands over the hot kettle. And then the water falls into the cup. This water, married to this earth for eons. Oh god, she's reading the tea one, that's right. After an endless journey, it's there to meet you and to be you for a little while. Yuri pauses for a moment. Some of the audience are starting to lose interest, but most are still paying close attention. The tea leaves, too, filled with love from people far away you will never meet, yet who care for you through these leaves. Their tenderness for the leaves is their tenderness for you. The leaves are filled with other loves from the soil and the sun and the water too, which now meets again. A joyous reunion. This tea contains rice, too, another small miracle of love and nature here to sustain you. She clearly loses a bit of the audience due to the life of the poem, but yeah, okay. History itself, too, sustains you in the rice. The rice was put there by poor peasants long ago, out of the necessity of 100 impoverished generations come your small pleasures. On the first sip, you are taken away. Everything fades away but the heat, the feel of the cup, the taste of the tea, your well-contained sigh. And the world is no longer indifferent. The world is the water, the world is the rice, the world is the tea. And therefore it is the sun, the soil, the love, the history. They all built this gift for you, and you alone, over thousands of years. How long is it? And nothing exists anymore but your contentment. Thank you very much. Okay, fair enough. How do you think it went? Well, there were a few cell phones out by the end because your poems are long, but I think mostly people liked it. Could definitely tell who the tea drinkers in the audience were. Well, at least it wasn't a complete disaster. Come on, Natsuki, they're waiting. Damn! Oh, Natsuki, she looks adorable. There's considerable cheering from some in the audience, along with a strong applause. We love you, Natsuki-senpai. Thank you, thank you. I'm Natsuki, and my poem is called On the Bookshelf. My name, apparently, is Under the Greenest Umbrella. Oh, she did this one? And I'm about love and freedom, getting away and belonging to yourself. I think the umbrella is an analogy for something. Natsuki's delivery style is brash and loud. It's almost indistinguishable from her normal talking voice. Your name, I see, is the Comprehensive Hydrological Analysis Manual, and I can only barely begin to guess what you're about. It seems complex and technical, something a smart person would know about. And we sit here side by side. Clearly, there's no organizational scheme on this shelf. But I like being so close to you. Plus, it sure says something about whoever owns us. And I'm done. Natsuki out. Thanks, everyone. There's considerable pause. Okay. You think they liked it, or they were just glad to see me? Hard to tell. What matters is that the poem was actually good, and you delivered it well. Shh, Monica's going up. Hello, Monica. Hello, I'm Monica, the president of the Literature Club. Much applause and some cheers. After my poem, I'll briefly tell you a bit about our club, and then that'll be it from us. Thank you for all your patience and attention. Our club members really appreciate it. My poem is called Ice. Okay, so she went with ice. Monica pauses for a few seconds. Down the obsolete. What? Back to my old familiar home. I have all the comforts I could settle in. But wait, the change. They've turned down the temperature. Snowed me in. Locked me in ice. Monica's voice drops to a soft volume. She speaks smoothly, almost like delivering a lullaby. The effect is fairly creepy. Ice is peaceful. You barely notice it as it slowly constricts your limbs. Ice is beautiful. You see blue, white, clear through it, and see exactly what it is doing to you. Ice is cold, and it makes you beautiful, and peaceful, and cold. Suddenly her voice becomes cheerful. In my room of rhyme, amidst all my familiar comforts, I smile happily and drink my tea and nibble my cakes, heedless of the encroaching ice, encasing my hands, my eyes, my heart. Her voice starts to drop again, slowly and gradually, until, at last, it freezes the pen in my hand, freezes the ink on the page, freezes this poem as it flows. She is almost whispering now. It was the ice. She She lets the poem sink in for a moment. Thank you. Like I said, we're the Literature Club. We meet on Wednesdays after school in room 3L. We write poetry, but we always analyze any and all literary media together, like plays, manga, and even video games. This coming Wednesday, we'll have cupcakes, so feel free to come on by if you like. Thanks for listening to our poems and have a fun festival. Phew, glad that's over with. Let's get away from here. Alright, fair enough. That could have gone worse. What a strange poem. I'll have to ask Monica what it's about later. Okay. The club is walking through the school towards a nearby street, which is glowing brightly in the night. Oh, they all look great. So what's the plan now? We're going to just walk through the festival and do whatever catches our eye? Yeah, we can play carnival games and you can win me another stuffed animal. Well, I'm not very good at those. I wouldn't get your hopes up too much. But I'll get something for you, little cinnamon bun. Ooh, and we can go to food stands. Maybe we can get something fried. Yeah, that sounds really fun. You could totally... Wee, Monica, are you going to take Yuri and start by throwing balls at the teachers in the dunk tank? Oh, wee, Monica, yeah. And after that, whatever you and Yuri want to do. But we'll link back up with MC and set Yuri for fireworks, yeah? Of course. Yay, fireworks. Come on, MC, let's go. Sorry about that, Monica. It's an autumn festival, which couples should go to together. Uninterrupted by others, so that they can draw closer together. No, I figured it out. Don't worry. I think he sure dragged you onto the MC and Sayori train, didn't she, Yuri? I was already there. Well, let's go have some fun before I start aching my true love to come to a festival with me. I want to follow these three. So what is it you wanted to do again, Natsuki? The dunk tank. A bunch of teachers volunteer to take turns. Think about this tank of water. And if you manage to hit a target with the ball, it dunks them into the water. I see why this would appeal to you. Heck yeah. I know it's kind of silly, but it's the one thing I really want to do. After that, I'm happy to do whatever you guys want. I actually don't think I've had anything in particular I was interested in. Me either. God, you guys are so boring. Come on, you can figure out what you want to do when you get there. It's like you guys have never been to a festival before. I mean, technically we haven't. Oh, shut up. Technically they haven't yet. God damn, this looks so beautiful, by the way. Just wanted to say that. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba. Ba-da-ba. Alright, I still don't see the point of this exercise. Well, you sit in the tank and the kids pay money to try to dunk you, and we raise money for charity. I understand that. What I don't understand is why they pay money for that. You're usually an authority figure, so the kids would probably like to dunk you. At which point I will be wet. Right. And then I'll climb back out of the water. Right. And I'll see what they get out of it. Allow me to explain, Miss Harina. Normally, students regard teachers as having a certain gravitas or dignity by virtue of their positions. A good student will be that word and respectful to teachers, and avoid putting a teacher in any kind of undignified situation. But in this situation, we are encouraged to put you in such situation for a good cause. This reverses the normal power dynamic, and is a good way for students to let off feelings of frustration that normally build with regard to teachers. Through no fault of your own, in most cases. Damn. I understand now. Thank you, Yuri. Of course, ma'am. Well, now that I get it, I'm sort of nervous about it. But discomfort is often the price of knowledge. You want to be the first to throw at me, Yuri? Actually, I don't really care to do things like that. You're actually one of my favorite teachers. Oh, I never knew that. Yeah. And besides, there's someone here who's eager to be first to throw in general, though not necessarily at you. I suppose that's you, Natsuki? We haven't seen each other since your junior year, I think. We sure haven't. Is this enough for 10 throws? Yikes, Natsuki. Still remember how hard Trig was? Yep, 10 throws, and here's the change. Excellent! Hiya! The ball ricochets harmlessly off the rim of the metal target, missing the button that dunks the teacher. I didn't think you had that much trouble in Trig. Clearly your anger is affecting your aim. Not all your struggles in that classes were Miss Hiruma's fault, you know. Oh, shut up. Taunting me will not deter me. Ha! Another miss. Come on now, Natsuki. You have better hand-eye coordination than that. I cannot be detained. Deterred? Natsuki picks up 3 balls at once. I don't know if that's the best idea. Silence. This will work great. Accuracy through volume of fire. Oh, yeah! None of the balls even come close to the target. God damn it. You want some help? I'm usually pretty good at this sort of thing. Monica, I want you to look at me in the eyes right now. Bring it in. Are you looking? I'm looking. I will never ever ask you to throw a ball for me. 4 more misses later. Monica! Damn it. Yuri, will you throw the ball for me? Sorry, Natsuki, I don't want to dunk this high. Fine. Monica, will you throw the ball for me? I'd be delighted to. Monica pauses for a moment to feel the weight in her hand and gauge the distance. Then she takes the throwing stance and... Yep! The ball lands squarely in the target and Mrs. Haruma falls into the water. Sorry, Miss Haruma, nothing personal. Just had to help a friend. Of course, Monica, of course. But my goodness, getting out is cold. It's starting to get really chilly at night, isn't it? Can I have a towel or something? Yeah, why don't you go dry off? You have enough teachers signed up to volunteer here, so I think you've done your part. Thank you. Brr. I hope it was worth it, Natsuki. Poor Miss Haruma. Totally worth it. Now what do you guys want to do? You could just stand at this booth and dunk every teacher that comes up, but you guys probably don't want to do that. I'd like to just walk around a little bit, see how everyone looks in their festival clothes, and just take in the atmosphere. Yeah, I'd be into that. Although Sayuri really got my hopes up talking about this fried food earlier, so hopefully we'll be able to find some. I doubt that will be a problem around here. I can smell something heart-clogging, probably not 50 feet away from us. What would we standing around for then? Adventure awaits! I wonder what the happy couple is up to. I don't. Okay. Oof. I should not have had 2 fried candy bars. Probably shouldn't have had the first one. But come on, let's keep moving and you'll feel better in no time. Do you think we could just stay here and rest a little while? Sure, bud. 2 of them spent a while watching people pass by. Sayuri's gaze starts to drift off towards nothing. So after this, we should head down to the section with all the games. I can at least try to win you that new stuffed animal you wanted. And after that, we could go look at the fall flower display. I know you always look forward to the flowers. Fuck, why am I having so much trouble saying that word? It's like the hardest word ever now. After that, it'll probably be about time to join the others for fireworks tent. Sayuri? Sorry to space out there for a second, but now I'm back. With a vengeance. That all sounds really nice, MC. Let's go do games. Off we go then. MC appears to have been throwing rings at bottles for some time. This is way harder than it looks. Operator just needs some more practice. It's easy once you got it down. That's a good way to get that's a good pitch to make them spend more money. The game operator casually flicks a ring onto a bottle with ease. She tries to get it, but the ring bounces off the top of the bottle. Look, buddy, I'm gonna level with you. Pretty sure that I could throw these all night and never get a ring onto a bottle. But I need to get one of those stuffed animals for my lady here. So how about I pay you for another 10 games, you give me that small cat one, which is easily worth less than 10 games, and we call it even. See overhand, over some cash. Looks like we have ourselves a winner! Yay! As he collects the small gray cat plushie from the games operator. So Sayuri, she hands her the plushie. What are you going to name it? Now I know you're probably going to go with Mr. Cat, and no one could blame you for picking that. Great name, fantastic name. But, and I'm just throwing this out there, have you considered naming it MC maybe? I think I'll go with Mr. Cat. I already have an MC. Aww. Sayuri clings tightly to MC's arm. After a moment, she lets go of him, then takes 3 steps backwards and looks behind her. I love you, Sayuri. I love you too. So anyway, we can head off to the flowers now if you want. Or we can take another rest, whatever. She looks... Oh, why is she crying? Looks concernedly at Sayuri. Whatever you want. Are you alright? What? Was it that because I said I love you? Happiness tears? It's not fair. Oh, no. Sayuri's voice trails off inaudibly. What was that? It's not fair. Every time something happens where I feel really happy, it only lasts for a second, then I feel terrible. I should be happy. I should be the happiest I've ever been. I have no reason at all to think that you're telling me you love me means anything but what you said. But it just feels like a lie. Oh, man. Like all of this is just a trick. Because there's no way you would want to be with me, and even if you did, you shouldn't. Oh, God. Sayuri, I know you're going to say that that's my depression lying to me. It's not really like that, blah, blah, blah. I get it. I do. And I know you're saying that because you want to help. Or at least that's what I have to tell myself is the reason you're saying that. And see, I'm going to say something that I really need you to understand, okay? If you really do love me, past all the fog in my brain that I can't see through, or maybe I should even say, even if you do love me, that doesn't matter to whatever I feel bad or not. That feeling is going to happen to me no matter what the truth is. Whether or not you love me doesn't matter at all to that. I'm not saying it doesn't matter at all, just that even if I could somehow be super duper convinced that you love me, I don't think that it would change anything. So it doesn't cure anything just to try to convince me that you do. It wouldn't make me feel better even if you did convince me. Damn. Which I'm not sure you can. Not all the way. Not that in that horrible, scary part of my brain where nothing good can ever be real. Trying to convince me of things when my feelings are screaming something else doesn't help me. It just makes me feel worse and more scared. Damn, and it just makes me spend more time thinking about my depression, which makes me depressed. Rather than trying to get back to enjoying those brief moments of fleeting happiness that I do get. Do you get what I'm saying? Damn. Way to kill the mood. Yes, I do. And I'm going to try really hard not to seem selfish or be selfish here. It's really hard because I have a really deep, deep desire for you to understand that I love you so much. But I get it. I'm not trying to convince you right now. I promise you the very, very last thing I want to do is aggravate or confuse your feelings with love declarations you can't handle. Just, it's hard. Not because you do anything to me. Nothing you do makes my life worse. But just, it's hard because I have to watch you hurt inside at times like these. And I understand you right? And if I understand you right, you need me not to try and reassure you about stuff like this. And maybe that's smart. If it doesn't help you, it makes you feel worse. But it's so hard to just sit there and watch you suffer while you stare off with that look in your eyes. It's like you're hanging by a rope over a fire and you're telling me you need me not to pull on the rope because it burns you more. And I get that, I do. It's horrible, but it makes sense. But does that mean I just have to sit there and watch you burn? I don't want you to be in pain, but I don't want to make you hurt worse because I'm bad at helping you either. Can you let me help you in a way that will actually help? By getting you to someone who knows what they're doing? Someone who can actually make you feel better? Damn, I really don't want to talk about that right now. Please. Well, it is the festival. Now, probably really isn't the time for that discussion. But Sayuri, when will it be the time to talk about it? It always seems like you never want to talk about it now. You know what we should really do to make things better right now? We should kiss. Like a lot. I'm not fooled, Sayuri. I know what you're doing. And we will talk about this another day. But like I said, it's festival time. So come here and give me those kisses, young woman. Hehehe. See Sayuri giggle as they hold hands and run off into the trees near the festival. Sayuri sits with her back to a tree, smiling briefly, and MC kneels down beside her. They kiss softly, and MC lays his hand on Sayuri's cheek. He pulls back when he realizes it's wet from a tear running down it. Don't worry about that. It's kind of hard not to. It's kind of, please, ignore that. Just kiss me more, please. Aww. Okay. A few more minutes of kissing pass. Then MC pulls back a little and gets up. But Sayuri is still sitting against the tree, not paying attention. Come on, Sayuri. We should get back. Huh? We should go back to the festival? Oh, right. Yeah. Sayuri gets up mechanically and follows MC back to the lights. So time to go to the flowers now, yeah? Should we get moving? Sayuri? The flower displays? No. Why not? You love those. They're your favorite thing at festivals. Can't. You can't? Can't. Okay, well, come here. Let's sit down and rest then. Damn. MC starts to lead Sayuri to a bench nearby by the hand. She passively follows, alternating stopping entirely, then walking a few steps mindlessly when MC pulls her along. Damn, what's going on? Oh, that's cool. Custom artwork! Let's go! We love it. We love custom artwork. They sit down on a bench. I'm not going to try to convince you of anything about my feelings, okay? It's safe. You're safe. Sayori stares blankly. Just listen to me for a sec. I know there are a lot of ways where I can't or shouldn't help you, but there's a way I can. I know that it's hard for you to put a brave face on it when you feel bad. And I know that you always feel like you need to make your friends happy. But you have so many happy thoughts and bottles for your friends, right? And right now I'm guessing it's hard because you have to hold it together for me, and then later we have to go see our friends again. And it'll take you even more strength to keep it together around them. Am I right? Sayori nods. Her eyes are watering, but her face is completely expressionless. Well, listen. You don't ever have to be that way around me. If you don't feel like it, you'll never make me feel bad with it. I just want to be where you can rest, and not have to worry about how you're making me feel. That would make me the most happy. Do you think that would be okay? Sayori looks at him with a fearful expression for a moment, then nods. Aww. She then buries her head in his chest and she starts sobbing. It's okay. You're going to be okay. Sayori cries more. MC folds a bit of his Yakuta over Sayori as a makeshift blanket. He strokes the back of her head down to her neck over and over, and rocks her back and forth as she cries directly into him to muffle the sound. It's alright. Just listen to my voice. Everything's alright, Sayori. My poor, sweet, lovely Sayori. You're okay. You're okay. Aww. Sayori stops crying, but instead just covers her face and MC's Yakuta leaning on him and clutching at her cat plushie tightly. Aww. 20 minutes later. Ready to go see everyone now? Yeah. Feel a little better for now. Great. Now come on. You gotta hurry to get a peek at those flowers before the fireworks start. We only have like 5 minutes left. The others will be waiting for us. Well, that was sweet. That was sweet. Ba 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 da 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 da. Okay. Phew, we got here just in time. Why'd we come all the way over to the roof of the science building? Seems like we would not have a really good view from just the quad. I think you'll like the view from here even better. Did MC and Sayori say anything about running late? It's getting awfully close to the fireworks starting. It wouldn't feel complete for us to watch it without them. And if they end up watching them alone together on some romantic grassy field under the stars, who could blame them? Yuri's right though. It wouldn't feel the same without the whole club here. We've gone through so much together, and I feel like we're closer than ever after spending so much time together over the summer. I feel weirdly empty in a moment like this that you're supposed to spend with friends. Sorry everyone, we got a little tied up. Literally. Ba ba da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Da da. Ba da ba ba. Literally. No, not literally. Mostly not literally. You may have made out a little bit, but that's not why we were a little late. Gosh, Harry, why'd you have to be so open about physical intimacy? I know you're really shy and private about it, and you get embarrassed, and I'm sorry. First of all, I really want to brag about it to my friends. Second of all, Asuki lives on stories like this about us, and she would die if I didn't tell her. I would literally drop dead, MC. If I were deprived of the hot, sordid details of your sexy adventures with Sayori, I would wither away. And as I turned to ash, my last whisper would be, make them kiss. You don't know how hard I worked to get to this point with you two. I need to savor it now that I've reached the top of the mountain. Kinda weird since I thought we got ourselves into a committed relationship, but sure. And then there was one more reason I like to talk about stuff like that in front of everyone, MC. And that is that you are extremely cute when you get all blushy and shy. Well, glad to know that you guys have been having fun, however you've been having it. Are you too sure everything's alright? I just feel a little worried for whatever reason. Of course, we're alright. It's been a wonderful night out, and we're ready to cap it off with our friends. Fair enough. Hey, the fireworks are starting. Nice. Hey, this is a nice remix of your reality. Hey, yeah. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. Hey, it's like a chat. And it flows down into a dark puddle. Just with your hand right away into his heart. Sorry. Wow. No, it's funny. Hey, no introspection during fireworks. It's just strange to think of us all here enjoying this together. You know, compared to where we were 1 year ago. 3 years ago, real time. Whichever. This is introspection. I'm grateful. Me too. It's great to have such good friends. No, sorry, I mean like, I'm thankful. Oh, silly bun. I guess it is pretty weirdly cool. I just realized how loud the music might have been this whole time. Oh, shit. Jazz. Oh no, was my voice drowned out? Fuck, how can I be so stupid? I am so fucking stupid. Oh, I know that my voice was drowned out for most of that. Damn it! I usually do that at the beginning. I'm so dumb. And the text speed too. I am so stupid. I guess it's pretty weirdly cool that we're here and having fun together after all that shit. See, Natsuki, a little introspection doesn't hurt. You guys have infected me with it. Well, today I want to be thankful to one person in particular, and that is Monica. Me? Yes, you. Without you and Sayori, none of us would be here. And I know you had to do so much work under such strain. But tonight is because of you. And you never gave yourself credit for it. Well, I mean, I feel like it was the least I could do after everything. Like giving you back some of what I took from you was the bare minimum, you know? So I don't feel like I deserve that much credit for it all. I'm good now. I just hope that it wasn't too bad before. You totally do, though. It was a lot of work, and we know you're super down about it all. But you got through it. It wasn't? Okay, well that's good to know at least. Yes, what you did was exceptional. You always downplay it, but I know a bit of coding in our environment now. And it must have been very difficult. So thank you for bringing back the world. You guys, you're the ones that make it fun. Us watching fireworks together right now is because you are all so nice. Well, yeah, but we couldn't be nice if we weren't here to begin with. Right, Sayori? Right, yeah. You okay there? Not too much introspection for you? Yeah, I don't usually like to, introspect. Introspect. There you go. Well, thanks, everyone. You've made it all worthwhile. Well, that's it. We got through the festival and no one died horribly. Jesus Christ, Monica. So I guess the curse really is broken. Are we still going to do club tomorrow? We sure are. I signed a poem last week and everything, remember? Yes, of course. But just to make sure that my poem, which I've definitely already written, is about the right topic. What was it again? Autumn. Right, good. I wrote about the right thing then. Of course. Hey, can we all wear your Yakutas to club tomorrow? I don't see why not. Any particular reason? Well, they're so fancy and cool looking. It seems like a waste to just wear them one time and then put them away. Plus, they're fun to wear. I feel pretty. And I would like to see MC in his Yakuta again tomorrow. Well, far be it from me to stand in the way of that. Yakutas tomorrow it is, if everyone else is okay with it. Quite in favor. I feel very elegant. It's a bit of a hassle. But Sayori's right. If we're going to have these fancy clothes, let's get some use out of them. See, what about you? I'm okay with seeing Sayori and Yukita again tomorrow. Alright then, I'm heading home. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you all for making tonight so wonderful. Back at the club again. Feels like it's been so long since I've been here. Hopefully no one's messed with the club closet during the summer. Wait, hang on a second. This is weird. It's like an echo. Is that, Ryan, are you, like, inside my head? You are, aren't you? This is so strange. Do you feel the nostalgia that I feel looking at this? Can you tell my emotional state? No, you just see words as usual. Sometimes I forget that you're in your own way. Your experience of this world is far more limited than even mine. Hi, Monica. Oh, thank goodness. That's way less weird. Huh? Don't worry about it. Just a game thing happening. Oh. Hi, everyone. Do you need any help setting up, Monica? Just with the emails later on when it's time. But, why aren't you wearing your Yakuza? I thought you wanted all of us to wear it. Well, I had some trouble tying the Abi again. Oh, for goodness sake, when Natsuki comes, get her to do it. And ask her to tell you how to tie it this time. I will. Hey guys, what's up? MC not here yet? Not yet, no. Man, it feels really cozy to be in here again. It's good to be back. Let's do some goddamn literature. Agreed. Wait, Sayori, why aren't you wearing your Yakuza? She needs your help tying it again. Jeez, Sayori. Okay, come with me to the girls' room. Hello, Yuri. Hello, Monica. How was your sleep last night? Quite good, thank you. Quite kind of an odd question, though. Did you sleep well? Mostly. I had some weird dreams that I don't remember now. And I was tossing and turning for a little bit when I went to bed. I think I was still amped up on adrenaline from the festival. Hard to sleep with all that energy. Yes, I understand completely. Hi, ladies. Where's Sayori and Natsuki? They went to go get Sayori into her Yakuza. She wanted to look pretty for you. Yes, so when she gets back, we want to hear lots of compliments from you. I suggest as a few words for you to choose from: dazzling, gorgeous, stunning, or if you're feeling very rakish, ravishing. Ravishing. If I don't know why. I feel like it would feel weird to call my partner ravishing. I feel like the girl would like. I feel like they would just be like, "Excuse me." I was gonna say, Violet, how would you feel if your boyfriend just said, "Oh my God, you are ravishing"? I feel like if I had a partner, they'd probably just be like, "Are you okay?" You guys, stop. Plus, I think those words are more your style than mine, Yuri. Okay, everyone, we're all here. Yuri looks at MC expectantly. Gosh, Sayori, you look, really pretty. Thanks, MC. Wow, Sayori, you look ravishing. Well, let's kick things off right by sharing some poems. Who wants to go first? You guys always let me chicken out and wait until later on. I'll go first this time. Alright, back with poems. Let's fucking go. What? Petitioner? No. Where I live, it doesn't rain in the summer. The sidewalks get hot and dry. That's when you get it the best. When they're perched and roasting. The first rain comes just before it gets cold on one of the last warm days when it's still hot. Right? It's like that's a way you describe food. Yeah. Is it? I just haven't heard I just feel like the word ravishing would be weird in any context, but I guess that I can see it for food. And when the rain hits the hot concrete, unless you're trying to turn them on, I guess. Hey, babe, you look ravishing. And when the rain hits the hot concrete filled with the summer spread of dirt and weeds, that's when I go for a walk. Shit, I didn't read it at all. Whoops. Not bad at all, MC. I love poems that invoke the less thought of senses. And your poems are very evacuate? What the fuck? Are they using bigger words this time? I love the level of detail you put into setting the scene. It really makes me feel like I know the exact character of the smell you're describing. I love that smell too. Me and MC always take big whiffs of it when it rains. Yeah, but right when the summer ends and the pavement's still really hot, that's when it's the best. It's definitely really good then. But I especially like it when you're near a bunch of trees and grass. That way you get a mix of the wet sidewalk smell and the wet paint smell. Paint smell? That's my favorite. You guys care a lot about smells. They've never really made that much of an impact on me, I guess. Maybe I'm just a more visual or auditory person. Smell is a great sense, though. It's really important for memory, I think. For me, anyway, I can see and hear stuff, and it doesn't always jog my memory. But for some reason, I smell a smell from 10 years ago. I know it immediately. Very strong poem, MC. The scene you said is very impressive. You're really becoming a talented poet. Thanks, Monica. Who's next? I'll go. The quest, outside in the heat, walking, sweating, shielding your eyes. Climb up a stepladder, reach in. Dirty hands, wood, small cuts, messed up hair, splinters. Your arms not long enough. Your arms not long enough. Reach. Almost. Finally, apples, worms. That's definitely a Natsuki poem. Definitely benefits from those wide spaces. I like how the poem puts us into a particular body that may not be ours. Our arms being too short, having to use a stepladder and all that. I like this one because it kind of plays with your expectations. Like, we all know that a twist is coming. Just from the way this poem is structured and the fact that it's Natsuki. But then she sets you up for the double twist. I love it. This guy gets it. It's kind of sad that after all that work, the apples have worms in them. But I guess that's life sometimes. Are you making a point or using this as a metaphor for something, or is it just apples with worms? Just apples with worms. I guess you could read into it some big representation of how life is or whatever. But mostly I was just interested in this single thing happening. I thought the poem was very cute. It is very much a Natsuki poem, and I don't think it necessarily needs anything deeper than the literal meaning. Here is a Natsuki poem as much as mine is a Yuri poem, probably. Great. Those from before, when the nights glow long and cold, I feel them all around, watching, listening, with a curious dispassion, with a vague, half-remembered interest, like passing a house you used to live in. They did once, but now I do. Okay. A little short for a Yuri poem, isn't it? I know you've written short ones before, but recently you've gotten really lengthy. Do you not like the longer one? Do you not like the longer ones? Too boring? I wouldn't say that necessarily. Some of them are longer than they need to be, maybe. But I don't hate a poem just because it's long. I was just saying that it's different from what you've been writing recently is all. It does remind me a little bit of some of her former work, though. It uses very short sentences and thoughts loosely connected. And you get the feeling that there is a great profundity beneath the surface of the poem. I do like that it's very short and efficient. Still bears rereading. Yep. I'm illiterate. And thought, nevertheless. It's always a great goal to pack the maximum amount of literary value into the fewest words. Alright, and that's Monica's writing tip of the day. I think I kind of get how this is about autumn. I'd have to think about it some more. I'm not sure I get it. What is this poem about, Yuri? More important than that, MC, what do you think it's about? I don't really have any idea. All I get when I read it, is just images, like the one of driving by the house you used to live in. Then I would say, for you, the poem is about the feeling you have associated with that image. I see. So, Yuri, do you want to go next, or shall I? I'll go. Fort. In the summer, my blanket is small. I need something over me, and I don't sleep at all. That's when it gets cold. The blankets get thick. You keep warm at night, or else you get sick. But when I'm awakened, it's hard to arise, and leaving my warm shield for the frosty outside. My bed is so cozy, it's like a heat fort. In the frozen cold ocean, my tropical port. But eventually I have to stand and get up. My cold feet drag, chill seeps in and corrupts. I'd rather just hide in my bubble of warmth than face the icy realities and dangerous storms. I like that. So, does this poem have a deeper meaning to it? Maybe, maybe not. Mostly I just wanted to write a poem about getting up in the morning when it's cold. But maybe other feelings seeped in. This poem is delightful, Sayori. I'm always surprised at how consistently well you write. I mean, I feel like I write good poems some of the time, but I have lots of less good ones too. But it seems like all of yours are good. Yeah, Sayuri, stop being so good at poetry. Jeez. I agree with Yuri. Top-notch stuff. Another thing that's consistent mostly about Sayuri's poetry is the tone. Do you ever try to write poems that aren't bittersweet, Sayuri? Not really, I guess. Mostly because I don't try to write them that way in the first place. I just write what I want to write, and I guess it turns out the same way a lot. Well, I wouldn't say it's the same way. Just the way the poem makes you feel is very similar. Anyway, time for me to finish our first round of poems. The fall of autumn. The days have fallen away like leaves, torn from their homes by wind and time. Smile sadly at the fall of a golden leaf. The next day only the stem is still there. Someone must have crushed it underfoot, but not me. Winter is death's season. What? But autumn is the season of dying. What? Oh, I guess if you count all the leaves. Nearly as bad, but people don't see it that way. They come from miles around to see the dying, the golden red beauty of fresh corpses. Jesus Christ, Monica. Monica making us feel bad for liking the idea of fall. But not me. The leaves fall with the speed of days. A life is like a tree branch, one rich and filled, now barren and sparse. The leaves all gone, the days spent. That's how it has to be, they say, but not me. Maybe someday beauty will only remain in life, and we will forget the sweet pain of celebrating annual extinction, inevitable suffering, and people will one day live forever in a world of infinite order and life, but not me. Okay. Hey, it's a sad Monica poem, which isn't about the real world. I usually really like it when you write about those, but this one I really like. I thought you might like it, Sayuri. I do. I think it's interesting the way you see the world, Monica. It seems kind of distressing to me. You're really upset by process that are totally natural. Sometimes it seems to me that the only reason death seems bad to us is because we've infected it with so much human expectation. I don't think there's anything wrong with the natural world that humans haven't put there. Fair. Whereas I think there's very little about the natural world that can and shouldn't be improved on. Poem's very good, Monica. It has that classic Monica line repetition device. And I think it's one of the longer ones you've ever written. But it doesn't really feel like it. It goes by very quickly and easily, I guess is how I put it. Yeah, it's very readable. The first line is really pretty and it keeps reeling you in from there. And by the second verse, you're like, oh crap, Monica's going off. So the poem definitely keeps you interested. Thanks, everyone. We didn't really plan any other activities for today, so do we just want to answer a few real-world emails? Yay, emails. I'll go set up the first one. Everyone out there in the real world, don't forget that we answer emails from your reality, which we can access through the internet. You can email me at lit.club.prez.monica@gmail.com. I missed saying that email. Ba-da ba-da, ba-da-ba, ba-da ba-da-ba, ba-da ba-da, ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da, ba-da-ba, ba-da, ba-da-ba, ba-da, ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da. You want to know the craziest thing, Vi? Now how I told you like I really wasn't eating? I still haven't been eating a lot. Yes, like last night I had a thing of pasta. And before that I ate again the night before. And then today I only had like one garlic finger. I still weigh the exact same as I did if I eat normally. 125. I guess if I got rid of like all the clothes, it'd probably be like around 123 or 122, but like that's still the same. I don't get it. And I still haven't felt hungry in a while. It's really weird. Ba da 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 ba da. Bow, 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 bow. Ba-da, ba-da, bow, ba-da. Alright. We try to answer as many of our emails as we can live, but you'll always get a response from me at least. Just give us a second to finish setting up. Alright. Okay, so I already hit it. Monica, do you remember when you guys made up a story together and it was really focused on divers? It was because Sayori said you had said something about diver tease men. What the heck were you talking about, LOL? Oh, Sayori, what did you tell everyone? Well, it's been a long time, so I don't remember exactly. But it was something like you were playing a lot of music because it was your only diver tease men. And I think she meant to say distract men. In these trying times. Nope. What? It's diversement? What? It's French. It means something like diversion. Yep, nope. I was saying that playing music was the only pleasant distraction I had going. Okay, see, just say distraction. Or maybe you should also look into getting some diver men to tease you. That would probably be pretty distracting. Jesus Christ. Yes, let's just move on to the next email. Question answered. First email of the year was pretty embarrassing for you, wasn't it, Monica? What happened ended up happening to the pen. Not Monica's pen, but you know, that pen. Oh. Well, it's going to be embarrassing for you too, Yuri. Well, how quickly karma claims another victim. Haha. Looks like it's not just Monica who gets an embarrassing question to start the year. Well, I still have that pen. Not because I'm still obsessed with it. It just seemed like it would be a little awkward to offer it back to MC at this point. You don't say. You don't say. Oh, fuck's sake. Here, MC, have the pen that was literally inside of me. Yeah, that would be pretty awkward now. Really, I should probably just throw it away. I don't know why I haven't already. Mostly, I think I just forgot about it after everything that happened. Just out of more of a curiosity, where is it right now? I'm not sure, actually. I have to think about it. Let's see. Obviously, I knew where... Fuck's sakes, Yuri. Obviously, I knew where it was at one point during the regular game. I wonder. I think I remember putting it back into my purse after that, and I didn't take it out again before stabbing myself to death. After the world was reconstructed, everything stayed where it was before. I know I've tried to reorganize my purse a few times since then. I remember now. It's in my desk pull-out drawer at home. I was going through my purse and I pulled out that pen. I think I initially did intend to give it back to MC. But then I thought about it more than 3 seconds and realized that would be a bad idea. It's been sitting there ever since. Obviously, MC, I'm happy to give it back, or throw it out, or whatever you'd like. Well, I'm certainly not going to ask for it back now. I'll probably throw it out then. A chapter of history that is best forgotten. Shall we move on to the next one? Each member of the club should have the others tell them their D&D alignments, like lawful evil or whatever. Ooh, this is a fun one. Actually, okay, I was about to say I might skip over this because I don't care, but I'm actually kind of curious about this. Who should we start with? Obviously, we're going to discuss you first, Monica. You're sort of the hardest one. Wait, what did she say? Oh, I always kind of thought of myself as being... The person under discussion doesn't get to talk. First of all, Yuri, do you know what we're talking about here? I'm familiar with the details of traditional tabletop pen and paper RPG alignment systems. Why does that not surprise me at all? It's hard to tell with Monica. She switches all around on the good-evil spectrum, you know? I think I'll go with lawful evil. I'm not saying she's still evil or anything, but she's definitely the designated villain in our group, right? I disagree. I think that Monica is lawful good. What the fuck does lawful good mean? What does it mean to be lawful good? Lawful good describes character or things that are systematic, orderly, and principled. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Maybe at some point she was something different, but she's most certainly lawful good now. I agree that Monica is definitely lawful, but the problem is figuring out the other spectrum. So I guess I'll split the difference and say she's lawful neutral. What do you think, Sayori? I think Monica is lawful good, but I think she'd rather be lawful neutral. Alright, Natsuki next. I say chaotic evil. You're only saying that because you're the one who has to clean up her chaos a lot of the time. I say she's chaotic good. Chaotic neutral. I agree, chaotic neutral. Now, Yuri, she's something more scary than being chaotic or evil. She's true, natural, neutral. The most terrifying of all alignments. Agreed. And I have to agree too. True, neutral. Yuri's ideology tends to be that she's anti-ideologies. And I'm proud to be neutral and glad that everyone got it right. I think that MC is neutral good. Yep, neutral good. I agree with my distinguished colleagues. I think MC is lawful good. Sarah probably thinks of MC that way because he brings order to her chaotic world. But Sayori herself is chaotic good. No, she's neutral good. She's definitely drifts between those two. I think overall I'd say chaotic good. I like her better that way. It's because you are chaotic. I think I have to say Sayori's neutral good, but she's obviously good no matter which way you slice it. Interesting question. Next one, please, Sayori. MC, were you aware of our world when you were who people played as? Oh, that's a good question. That's for you, MC. No, I had no idea at all about you guys until I got pulled back into reality when they made me club president. Until then, I thought everything was normal. And then, once I was club president, I learned everything all at once, including all possible choices and routes I could have taken. But personally, I'd like to think of one possible route for the game as the one I would have done if I had really been in control of my own actions. Because of course, I would have pursued Sayori, and told her I loved her, because I do. And who would you have chosen between me and Yuri? Hey, no, we talked about this during Truth or Dare, that must always remain a secret. And I guess that part is remaining a secret. Hopefully that answers your question, Joshua. Ready for the next one, Monica? Have you heard of this indie game called Helltaker? Do any of you have a favorite or identify with the characters? Helltaker? That name sounds familiar. Yes, we've had quite a few Helltaker related questions actually. Really? Roll call answers, everyone? Who's your favorite and who do you identify with from Helltaker? I really like Azil. She's super nice and she gets along well with everyone, even though she's really difficult. Different or difficult? One of the two. Melina is my Helltaker waifu because she shares my love of turn-based strategy games. Although, of course, she can never replace Sayori. I know all you nerds are waiting for me to pick Melina too, because you all think I'm going to have some kind of tsundere kinship with her or whatever. But screw you, because Justice is the best. Because she's awesome. I have not played the game, but I have seen the others play it and talk. Okay. Yep, we gotta try to get this done in 20 minutes. My mom needs to do some work. Okay, I've not played, so let's try to get this done quickly. Alright, and though it maybe opened me up to at least one obvious character criticism, I do like mod. Maybe skip over the emails. Maybe we'll do that. If I don't think it's a good question. Fucking Christ. I guess I should give you guys a minute to read before we block it. I never really thought about that kind of detail yet. Basically, everyone over here gets Western-style weddings. It's very fashionable to do that. Okay, fair enough. So we'd probably go with that. I'm not sure who we invite besides family in the Literature Club. Neither of us have too many friends. MC doesn't have that many guy friends, right? I have some, but we kind of drifted apart over the last couple years. We're not that close anymore, although we're still friends. Honestly, if we were allowed, I'd probably have Natsuki be the best woman or something. Who says that's not allowed? Sign me up, especially if I get to wear a badass tuxedo. That'd be sick. Well, I guess I settled that. As to your other question about the side career, I'm not really sure. Mostly because I'm not sure about a main career yet. But I guess I'll be a stereotype and say I love to do something in the gaming industry, like review or test. What about you, Sayori? I want to arrange flowers, right now anyway. I'll probably change my mind after a while. Right now, I'd want to arrange flowers. Seems like the nice way to pass time and do something pretty. Now the rest of you go. Alright, I'm sorry. This will be the only time I do this. But to help, for respect for my mother, I'm going to just get past the email quest portion, which I suck, which sucks. But I'll go through this slowly, so people who are watching this VOD and they want to see it, I will just let all those go out so you guys can read them. I might. All right. Oh, wow, that was the last question. Cool. Phew, that's probably enough emails. Okay, everyone, we didn't really have anything else planned for today, but let's use this time to set up activities for future meetings. I want to keep doing poems. I think everyone agrees with you there. Definitely let's keep answering real-world emails too. That's hella fun. Yes, and I'd like for us to make mods again this semester, assuming everyone is up for it, of course. Oh, and it was pretty fun when we all got to take turns deciding what to do with the club's free time. I'd love to try doing that again. Maybe you could take a turn this time, Monica. Well, I think with all these suggestions, we got plenty to do going forward. No one has to make a mod because that's hard, but if you're interested, bring your ideas next week. Definitely still poems. For next week, let's have the theme be about a school subject. Maybe that's kind of boring. I'll think of a better one for the week after. I do like us pulling names from a hat for free time too. We'll start that again next week, so make sure you have an activity ready. And we're still going to do emails, right? Yes, Atsuki, we'll still do emails. And with that, club is adjourned. Come on, Atsuki, let's go get changed out of these, and then I'll drive you home if you want. Yuri, would you want to walk home with us again? I'd be delighted, but maybe not in our Yakuda. Yeah, definitely not. Getting too cold. Oh, I guess they're probably not made of fabric. Well, woolly fabric. There we go. Let's go change, and then we'll meet out by the front. Okay. Well, that was a pretty fun day. I'm really glad you had fun at our first week back in club. You want me to come over today? Nah, I've got to do homework, and you're much too distracting. You're so disciplined, Sayori. And you too, MC. Only the first week of school and already working so hard, the both of you. Well, we've got to get into the habit of actually doing schoolwork early, I guess. If we just spend all our time together, our grades will probably tank. Haha. Well, don't overdo it by working too hard. And make sure to make plenty of time for each other. Man, everyone's still acting kind of weird about us going out. They're just excited is all. You think so? I guess that makes sense. There was kind of a lot of drama, wasn't there? A little? I think they're pretty eager to make sure that we stay happy and together. But that's fine with me because so am I. Me too. Did you want to come over and talk about stuff like we discussed? Sure, let me finish with Sayori. What? Alright, well, I'll see you tomorrow, I guess? Of course. Two of them just staring at each other. It's kind of hard to leave. I know what you mean. Or maybe not. It's hard to leave for you because you're afraid of me being alone. Do I make you worry? Well, I want to be an honest boyfriend with you, so in part, yes, I'm still a little afraid of leaving you alone. But, mostly it's just because I want to be near you all the time because I like the way I feel when I'm around you. Aw. Me too. I'm glad, MC. But you know, I know you'd rather not worry about you at all, but I'm trying hard, and I'll try not to worry about you at all tonight. Just if you feel bad or you need me to be there, just get in touch, okay? Doesn't matter what time it is, just let me know and I'll be there. Okay. Alright. MC, welcome. Come on in, make yourself comfortable. Let me get some insets going. Huh, is that really necessary? Well, yes, it might help, don't you think? Yeah, maybe. Let me just find a lighter. Man, haven't been here in a while. Not since the week I was sick, no, but you're very welcome back. There we go. Now, you wanted some advice about Sayori. Yeah, I've just been having trouble talking to her about a few things, and I'm not sure I'm always great at understanding what's on her mind. Well, I'm not sure why you think I'd be any better at figuring out what she's thinking, but I'll do what I can. What do you want to start with? Here, her poem for today. And she nods. Yuri takes a poem and rereads it. Okay. What exactly about her poem? Well, I'd like some help understanding it. Not just the imagery or the literary style, but maybe what Sayori's thinking or trying to represent with this poem. I know you usually ask me to say what it represents to me, but here I'd actually really like to know what it represents to her. I know it means something important, but I can't quite put my finger on what. Hmm. Well, obviously it's both literal and figurative for her. On one hand, she obviously doesn't like to get out of bed when it's cold. Who does? But on the other hand, the bed and the cold are a metaphor for something. Probably her depression. Yeah, but what? It's hard to say without knowing more. But let's think about the allegory itself. Getting out of bed on a cold day. Something you'd rather not do. Something where you'd be far more comfortable staying with where you are. But something you know you have to do despite how uncomfortable it is. No matter how badly you want to stay in the warm bed, you have to get up into the cold. That's the point. Something coming to mind? Maybe. I've been trying to talk to her recently about her depression and trying to get her to get help for it, like always. But she always changes the subject or puts it off for another day. And what do you do in response? Well, mostly I let her do so and tell her I'll bring it up again later. I try to be persistent, but in a gentle sort of way. I'm not sure what else to do other than keep bringing it up. Well, I think that's good for a start, but you need to remember something important about Sayori. She won't do something like this because you think it will be good for her. She's motivated much more by the happiness of others. You're saying I need to make it about me? Yuri nods. Seems kind of manipulative to spin it that way, though. Well, I'm not sure that manipulative is the word I'd use. For one thing, it's true. You really would be benefited by her seeking help, and getting better, wouldn't you? Yeah, true. Plus, you're doing this for her, really, to help her. I'm not sure it's fair to say that it would be manipulation. Maybe. I just wish there was a more honest way. Hang on, she texted me. Help. Now, please. I've got to go, like right now. I'm away. 10 minutes. Thanks for your help, Yuri. I'll see you soon. Hope everything's alright. Will you let me know if everything's okay? I will. And thanks, Yuri. You've been really helpful. Hey, Yuri, and thanks again. Good night, MC, and good luck. Help now? Oh, no. You know what you should do? Please shut up. No. Now, like I was saying... Oh, the rain cloud color change. Because you can't control yourself. What you should do is smear a bunch of poison on your lips, because that would be a far faster and more merciful way of ruining MC's life than what you're doing now. Oh my god, I would never do that to MC. Of course not, you shouldn't, because he's actually worth something. The point is, what you're doing now is just a cruel way of doing the same thing. So you should stop, and then kill yourself like you were going to before you chickened out. What the hell? Why are her rain clouds like twice as rude? I did not chicken out. Oh, so you're just stupid then. Shut up, shut up. MC, is that you? Yeah, can I come in? Yeah. Man, it's dark in here. Are you in bed? No. Gosh, let me turn on the light. Hi, MC. Sayuri. Remember what I said yesterday? You don't have to pretend to be happy around me. It's okay. But I want you to be happy. It won't make me happy for you to wear yourself out just by putting on a bright face on things, little bun. What would make me happy? What makes me happy is being able being able to someone you can lean on. It makes you feel good when you're able to let your guard down around me and just be how you are. It worries me when you spend all your strength on pretending to be happy with me. So again, just don't try to mask it around me. I can't fix all your problems, but I'm happy just to be with you when you're sad. Or any time, really. It's like being with you no matter what. I don't deserve someone so nice. Yes, you do. Don't worry, I'll stay here tonight if you want. Damn. 1 hour later. Sayori's in bed. MC's curled up tensely on the floor next to the bed, almost like he's an overprotective dog. Still awake? Yeah, I'm starting to get a little sleepy though. Do you know what would make me the most happy? No, what is it? If you get some help for your problem. I don't want help. I know. But I want you to have help. You don't need to do this if it's something you don't want to do. Just think of it as me asking for a favor. Something selfish for me. That's all I want for myself. I don't want you to do it if it hurt you. It would make me really happy if you did. Why? Don't tell her you feel less bad about her suffering. In fact, if you felt better, gotta frame it differently. I'd just be really happy to know that you were. I see. We don't have to talk about it anymore. I know you don't like to. Yeah, but I've been putting it off. Yeah. But I've said all I wanted to say. So I don't need to talk about it anymore, I think. Let's just get some sleep. Okay. MC? Yeah. I'm glad that me fighting my depression makes you happy. Of course it does. Okay, there we go. First episode done. Sorry that I kind of had to rush that, but I need to be respectful. And my mom has some work to do. So that will do it. I just wanted to get this first episode done with. Only an hour and 13 minutes. That's not bad. But anyway, that will do it for the stream. Thank you to everybody who tuned in. And if you made it all the way to the end of this VOD, feel free to check out some of the other stuff that I've done. Also, Violet, if you are still here, something cool that I'm working on is a best of season 1 of The Walking Dead. And I plan to do that for all the seasons. But anyway, thank everybody for stopping by. Have a good rest of your night. Bang, bang. You just joined us. I was ending fire, but welcome to the stream. It's good to see you, but hopefully in the next stream, I'll see you again. Anyway, have a good night, everybody. Love you all. Peace.